Hey, what's up YouTube? Pallav here from nothingwired.com, and today we're talking about a brand new phone from a Chinese giant that entered India just today, LeTV. LeTV is a telecom giant in China, and they're not only into phones, they're into other telecom products as well. And we are talking about the LE Max, which was launched today. It's a massive 6.3-inch device with all the flagship specs that you can imagine: a Snapdragon 810 chipset, 21MP camera, and 4 GB of RAM, 64 GB internal storage, 3400 mAh battery, all metal body, very premium. So let's do a full review of this, shall we? The LeTV LE Max comes in a pretty minimal looking box. On the back side you have some quick specs. You see this in Chinese because this is not exactly an Indian retail box. Once you open the box, you'll find the massive phone on top, and it's already protected by a back cover. There you can see a TPU back cover, and then you would find some paperwork nicely hidden, and also the SIM tray opener too. Once you go further in, you'll find the wall adapter, which is of 1 ampere, the USB C type adapter, and the USB-C type USB cable. So this guy does support USB-C type port. So that's the LE Max. It's exquisite looking. It's all metal body. It's slightly on the heavier side, definitely because of that 6.3-inch body. 204 grams. Still, I find it relatively easy to hold compared to other a 6-inch plus devices. Also just under 9 mm, so it's relatively thinner for the size of display that it carries. Overall, I like the device out here. So that 6.3-inch screen, it's a pretty glossy screen to attract a lot of fingerprints. You have the ultra pixel front camera. On the front, no LED flash. You also have the earpiece and LED notification lights and sensors and stuff. Below you would have the shortcut keys, and the shortcut keys are not on the screen, it's in the body, so you get full 6.3 inch of goodness. On the left side you have the notification toggle, volume rocker, and then below you have the C type port and the speaker grills, power button, and the SIM tray, 2 SIM tray on the right side. It does not take any micro SD card, mind you, and one SIM is micro SIM, and another one is a nano SIM. And on top you have the IR blaster and the 3.5mm jack. On the right side you would see a tiny logo called YHD. That's for wireless HD. So this supports that particular protocol, or this adheres to that particular consortium of wireless HD. So it supports that technology of wirelessly streaming audio, video, and other media content in a very fast speed. I think almost up to a maximum of 28 GB per second, if you actually have the right infrastructure, that is. So on the back side, a 21MP camera accompanied by dual LED flash, your noise cancelling mic, and then a fingerprint sensor. Very nice body. We have the gold color. It's a very subtle gold color. Also, you have this nice diamond cut edges that gives the phone all the more premium feeling. So overall, a very gorgeous looking phone. This baby has a 2K display, or 2K resolution display. That's 2560 by 1440 pixels of resolution on a 6.3-inch screen. But 2K resolution on a 6.3 is not so much, but the display is very crisp and bright. The viewing angles are great, and also the color rendition is quite natural. I would say it's I see slight kind of a different color rendition of the bluish, and the one particularly the below blue color should be slightly darker than it is showing on this display. But apart from that, all the other colors I find are pretty good. So overall, very impressive display as well. One slight concern about the user interface is that in the box, at least in this review unit, it came with Android 5.0.2. That's relatively old right now, but we are already getting an update, 1 GB update that I'm downloading. So I'm assuming a 1 GB update should be a major update. So I'm assuming that it gets the next level or the next episode of Android firmware. So you should be good for now. I don't expect marshmallow right now, but let's see. I'll just keep you updated because the that update hasn't been downloaded fully yet. So the LE Max has a very thin skin on top of the default Android ROM. The user interface is very fluidic, stable and fast. And did not feel any lag whatsoever thanks to the 4 GB RAM and that very powerful Snapdragon 810 chipset. You have the usual Google Android apps. You also have some in-house tools. Now you might get some other pre-installed app in the Indian unit. We don't know it yet, but we're gonna update you over that. But largely the experience should stay the same. Now let's go ahead and check out the camera. It's a 21 MP camera with a very smooth layout. You have on the left the front to back camera toggle, the flash toggle, and then the advanced settings where you can customize many things. It does not have a dedicated pro mode, but you can customize almost all the things in it. Customize the ISO, the white balance, the picture size, exposure, and other things, contrast, sharpness, saturation, and other things. The main shooting modes are panorama, photo, video, and slow-mo, and there is also a beauty level which kind of throws away the details, the texture, and gives you a smoother skin. So we checked out the image and video samples, and they look very good for a 21 MP camera. They give very good detail, very natural color rendition under enough light, and even under low light I've seen the details does not drop significantly. It could actually go very well till about ISO 400 to 800. Beyond that things start to get a little ugly, but you possibly won't shoot that much beyond ISO 800. Even if you're, let's say, in a partition or somewhere, use your flash or use another light creatively. But note that if it goes little too dark, like beyond ISO 800, then you might get some noise, but still they are uploadable to the social media site. Overall, first class camera.
From a messenger. Oh, yeah, of course. Our greatest masters are disappearing. I fear this.
The speaker output is relatively loud, but it's devoid of bass. The sounds are very flat. The treble is okay though, but I do not like the absence of bass here. However, when you watch the movies, the surround sound is decent, but again, you see that absence of bass in the vocals and even in the background music. But overall, the movie viewing experience, because of this large size, should be very good. We did some benchmark testing, some gameplay, and some of the other things like USB OTG testing and all. You can check out those cards, or you can also check out other playlist dedicated to LE Max to find our dedicated video. If we had included it here, probably this would have been a very long video. So we made dedicated video for those. So then guys, what do you think? LE Max, yes or no? First thing first, if you do not like huge devices, this is not for you. This is heavy, this is huge, as in you probably will never be able to use this with one hand, and specifically while you're traveling, let's say in a metro or in a public transport where one of your hand is busy stabilizing yourself. No way. But if you like big screen because you watch a lot of media content, you read books and stuff, and you've been missing a tablet because your phone has a tiny screen, like a 5-inch screen, or 5-inch tiny, well, those were the days. Anyway, so in that case, this can very well suffice for a phone as well as for a tablet. So you sacrifice the size and the comfort of carrying a small device, but you get that flexibility and that extra real estate or virtual state, if you will, of a tablet, almost of a tablet on this one. So that's that you have to decide as a personal thing. But the main cons would be the camera. The camera is great, the overall build quality, the overall specification, the power that this guys carries is incredible. The cons would just be the size, and again that's subjective, as I told you just before. If you do not like this huge device, this is not for everyone. If you like this video, please hit the like button, ask anything related to this, and we'll try to answer them all. And please subscribe to our channel and share this video to share the love. We'll also give Best Buy link of this device down below in the video description, but you can easily go to that link and buy this device if you want. Thank you.